Dímelo mi gente, Marcucci here again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Plume or Plume. People are saying this is going to be the Robinhood of RWA, and they're going to be tokenizing everything. People have also compared it to Ondo Finance, probably because of the meteoric rise and potential it has. So we're going to be covering over all of that. I saw it on Twitter today. I was like, let me see what they're all about. Anyways, they're about 20 cents right now. Market cap is not low by any means, right? $379 million. Total supply is 10 billion. Self-reported circuit supply is 2 billion. A fully diluted valuation of almost 2 billion. So not cheap whatsoever. They just started this year, right? Probably 2 months ago. Yeah, about 2 months ago in January 21st. Up 59% all time. And from the all-time high, it is down 23%, but from the all-time low, it's up 134%. And it being up, considering the crash that we have had, it's stayed up fairly well recently, like pretty well. So if we look here, the holders have been increasing tremendously. Like in the past week, they've added almost more than 1,000 holders. They're at 34,000 right now. This is what their top holders look like. 50% is in this wallet, and then 34% is in this other wallet. So yeah, tokenomics look okay, right? Decent, considering that they are a new project and that wallet is probably holding many coins that are still locked. If we look here, decentralization scores is 39%. They have a medium risk. They have a proxy contract, so they can update it whenever they want. Top 10 holders hold 94% of the coin. So, do what you want with that information. We can see here the token distributions, like 46% is towards the community, 13% for the foundation, 20% to core contributors, and 21% to early backers. We can also see here the token vesting schedule, which finishes in 2032. Can't really see, myself with this kind of investing in it, just looking at the contributions and everything. But let's see what they are all about. So if we see here, it says transforming assets into globally accessible financial tools with true crypto native utility. They have like a bring everything on chain. Like this is still like really beta, really early, no product just yet. Their team is Teddy, Chris, and Eugene. They have pretty good backgrounds, to be honest. Like Chris looks like he's the founder. He's been an angel investor in other products. Eugene here, he was at Robinhood. That's why people are probably associating Robinhood with this, and this is probably what they want to do. They want to be the next Robinhood and can everyone trade real world assets. I don't know why I always get stuck like that. And then we have Teddy, that he's worked at Binance, worked at Coinbase, and he was in investment banking for about 2 years. So yeah, looks like a pretty decent team, all things considered. If we look here, they already have 1.1 million followers on their Twitter, which is what we want, what we always want. They're backed by BH Digital Assets, Home Ventures, Galaxy HQ, and YZI Labs. If we scroll down to one other post, it does look like people have, this one is concerned, are you guys scammers or what? People have been contributing for months and you just blow them off. -1 MLN miles and 40 stamps, and they like, hey, we appreciate your concerns. And then this one too, it looks like he couldn't qualify for the next airdrop, even though he has been contributing. So that is pretty interesting. They seem, they said submit a ticket on our Discord and thank you for reaching out, and eligibility is determined by multiple factors. So in such a short time, like, this just dropped, and they have 180 dApps plus protocols are building on Plume, which is pretty impressive. You could check all these out, but their main the main product is, I think, it's still in development. So this is more like a if you're investing in it, you really have to believe in them. We can see here like their DeFi and total value locked, which is what I measure most of these RWAs, like how many people have money in them. Probably this isn't like too accurate, right? They have the different protocols here, and probably since it is new, they're just getting the information out. So once we get more information, this tool like in DeFi Llama can be really helpful. And also this one, app.rwafixyz. If we see Plume in these leaderboards and assets, I do believe it is something worth investing, right? I think it has big potential, but it's still really early on, and we haven't seen much from them. So yeah, if they get one of their assets here, that'll be pretty good. The last thing I'm going to mention of, I'll show here. They also have a lot of team members, right? They have different engineers and some developers, and they looks like they have a pretty big team. And it says here they have 2 core developers, which maybe people developing that are really known or something. I don't know why they only have 2 core developers if they do look like they have a pretty decent team. The last thing I do want to say, sorry, is that they have, the Plume chain, the real world chain, this art that we already went over, PUSD, which looks like it's their stablecoin. They also have like a Plume passport, that's the RWAfi wallet. So yeah, I don't have much to say. I just kind of wanted to give my quick thoughts on this. It's such a new, like risky project. They have a lot of like the fully diluted valuation is almost 2 billion. So it looks like people, within the space are probably investing in this, but at least for me now, I already have Ondo. I already trust what they do, and they already have like a full working product. So yeah, this could be the next Ondo. I'm not saying it's not. Me personally, I just wouldn't invest in it. But if RWA starts like a huge topic and Ondo increases, like we could look at Ondo right now. Ondo, I haven't even checked it, but Ondo is at 82 cents. But fully diluted valuation is 8 billion and it's a market cap of 2 billion. So if you want to make high gains but highly risky, then yeah, sure, you could invest in this. And to be honest, from the all-time high, which was 4 days ago, it's only down 23%. So could be going down lower, but I do think we're going to keep going up in the next couple of months. So you see Ondo is down 61%, so $2. So this has huge potential. I just myself, I'm already invested in RWA project, so I'm not going to really go in on this. But if you want to go in it, I do not judge you. Looks like a pretty, strong team that they're building for the future. And if it does become the next Robinhood, hopefully you see this video and you invest in it and you make hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars. I just want everyone to get to know and understand the project a little bit. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Before that, I just want to. So Hood stock is about 39 billion in market cap. So if it could become that, at these prices, is such a bargain. So yeah, intrigued to your thoughts, please let me know what you think about the video. And as always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.